Greetings, people of Earth. My name is Rob Whelan. My pronouns are he, him. I am an author, game designer, and professional nerd. Tonight, I'm the host of Theater of the Mind Players, your friendly, local, actual play show.
Flaps.
We are playing The Zone tonight.
Get in the zone.
Danger zone.
Auto zone.
Yeah, I know. I just was looking for an excuse to say danger zone.
Oh,
Brad, you should probably call up the AutoZone and see if we can get some kind of deal here.
Yeah. Free oil changes at least?
The Zone is a surreal play-to-lose horror RPG. If you want to see how we built the expedition that is heading into the Zone, go back one episode where we explain not only how we built these characters, but also how we play the game. Next episode, you'll see all these characters die off horribly until one makes it to the center, and then we decide if they get their ultimate wish. So let's do a quick run around the table with everybody introducing your character and archetype. And because this is a GM-free game, I am but a mere facilitator, aka I'm the guy who has the box. I'll go first. I am playing Daniel, codename Damus. I think we should just use codenames because everybody can look down and be like, what's my name again? And I am an exterminator who may be one of the few people to have survived the Zone. Let's move to our first mind player.
hi, I'm Jenny Higgins, she, her, and I am playing the surgeon. Codename Babel.
Or Dr. B.
Or Dr. B. And I'm here to keep everyone alive.
The biggest of quote fingers.
Hi, my name is Sarah, she, they, and I am playing the cat. Codename Chulak. And I am a cat.
We call you Chewy for long.
That would be great.
Yeah.
What color should I be?
You're an
Tortoise
orange
shell.
cat.
What's that?
You're an orange cat. Orange cats can survive the Zone, I think.
Single brain cell.
Yeah.
Orange cats, yes. I love orange cats. I want a cat.
Let's move on to our next mind player.
Hello, my name is Ethan Exit Anderson, he, him, and I am playing Euclid, the artist.
And
That actually works.
last but not least, our final mind player of the evening.
Hi, I'm Tawny P. Thompson, she, hers, and I am playing the athlete, codename Abydos, Abby for short. And I am a pro sports player at the top of my game, but I feel the youth breathing down my neck, and what will I do to stay at the top?
All right. So at the end of our last session, our expedition set off into the Zone. It left the observation facility, and we are now approaching the boundary, which is the place where the real world ends and the Zone begins. Now, we're going to be passing around a scene deck, and that's kind of basically who is in charge of the story at the moment. The person who has the scene deck is in charge of setting the scene, and we will continue to play the game as we explained in episode 1. Now, at the end of the last game, I passed the scene deck to Jenny, so she is actually going to be in charge of the boundary. So when we go to a new location, there are 3 options. You choose which one fits our boundary and read it aloud.
The boundary is beautiful. It inspires wonder. A seductive presence drawing you into the Zone.
Okay. And then draw the scene card.
The expedition crosses the boundary. What does everyone see and feel? Let's take stock.
So that means that everybody adds a sensory detail or talks about what their character is feeling.
I think Chewy is going to be doing the bat at it. Whether her paw goes through or not is irrelevant. She's going to keep on doing it.
Through
and
what?
What?
Through what?
The boundary.
Is it a physical boundary?
Well, it's physically there. And it's kind of like a shimmery light. From her perspective, because she's a kitty, and kitties do not see the same as humans, it's sort of a...
Cats see ghosts.
Yeah, this is going to be great. I'm super stoked. It's sort of an iridescent swirls and ripples of like purpley and bluish, and a little bit of yellow all over it. Like it kind of looks like it's raining.
Like
At bad points.
I think I scoop you up like, okay, Chewie, it's time to go, and I step through the boundary, and I forgot how clean everything smells, like that hospital, tap of antiseptic, which is weird because this is like we've been in the observation facility for days, packing shit and training and last minute drills, so it's all very like heavy with like human sweat and all the windows are closed and that sort of feeling, and we're still outside and it just smells antiseptic and perfect.
I know that smell. I love that smell. Like the outside smell of that. Like, yeah.
But this is the inside smell of it.
Oh, so it smells like inside even though we're outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's got that kind of a cool humidity blowing in. It's not unpleasant and it doesn't make you feel clammy, but it makes you able to feel the air as
tingly.
it passes. Exactly. The hairs on my arms
Ooh.
are standing up. There's so much possibility in here.
There's this weird knot sound. It's silent, except you feel the pressure as if you were listening to music.
It's like
if you have your headphones on but there's nothing going
Yes.
on. Okay.
I know. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, just I like that.
Like I think maybe we even see as Chewie and I are walking, Chewie is meowing and it's very like.
And I'll probably start like purring a little bit because I'm like, I gotta quit being a loud cat. Like you're probably a little worried, and I know this bugs you, so like I have made my peace known, and I'll just start like purring, just headbutting.
I'm trying to think of what senses are left.
Pick one thing of
It
anything.
doesn't have to be a new one, but
How does the ground feel?
How does the ground taste?
Are you? Maybe she would lick the ground, but I'm not.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think as we walk up to the boundary, you can almost, how like you can almost taste when there's electricity in the air. There's that like coppery. You can feel it. Yeah, like when you lick a battery. To make sure it's
like
charged.
When you're not licking it, not like putting the two ends of the 9
no,
volt.
correct.
Okay. What?
I'm considering what I'm thinking about what you're saying.
Okay, just thought you were judging.
Now, when you're ready to end the scene, take the deck and pass it to the player on the left.
Okay. And Abby, do you find it easy to cross into the boundary? You're having some issues trying to figure out what it was you were feeling about it, but why might that not be so easy for you?
Oh, not so easy, huh? Yeah, I mean, I think I don't have a problem going across the boundary because I am very, like, I can make myself do things, matter over mind, right? Like, I said I would do it, I'm gonna fucking do it, so I just fucking do it.
You pick the card if you want to just draw the...
Oh, but it's worse.
Oh.
Can I do
Wait.
no butt first?
No, that's a different move.
Dang
That's
it.
something outright. Yeah.
Oh, crap. Never mind.
No, but your failure brings you closer to another character. If you're the last alive, describe a flashback or an apparition.
So you don't actually. So you
I
get
guess
up to
not.
the boundary
Yeah.
and
I think I in my head, the self-talk, I'm like, okay, you can do this. You got this. Like you've done so many bigger things. Like this is fucking nothing. Just walk through the thing. And I get there and I just can't do it.
Hey, Abby. No,
I'm like,
well, you pick which character you get closer
Oh,
to.
yeah. Which one do you want to get?
That's
up to you.
I was gonna pull this guy into this scene. You see me struggling, and artists know how to pull through weird shit and just do stuff. And
So how do you get her to come through?
I basically turn your back to the boundary, just stare into your eyes, and just slowly walk you backwards through it.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah.
That's good. I like that.
So pass that to.
What do I do with this one?
You just hang onto it.
Okay.
Or give it
And
back to me.
scene.
Yeah, and see.
Yeah. Let me,
Okay.
And
So
and
now I pick this.
Yep.
and we're still in there. So
At what point do you decide if you're still in the boundary or do you go to the theater?
You choose when you move. You may only move if at least one not so easy card has been played.
Oh, so we've had a not so easy.
So you could move, or we could stay here at the boundary and have this scene.
What's
happen.
next? The theater?
The next is the theater.
Oh, yes. This is perfect. Yeah, let's go to the theater.
Okay, well then you read that to yourself. Pick the description that you like the most.
Ugh.
hairball.
But that hairball wasn't so easy.
She drank the water.
Oh, this is some weird. This could get weird. A soaring opera house where ceilings once vaulted above tuxedos and evening dresses. Standing on stage, you can almost hear the audience. And at the theater, we will meet a creature that knows one of you. Who does the creature know and how? And what does this relationship mean for the expedition?
I mean, you've been in and out of the zone before, right?
I would say it's a giant rat that knows both of you.
Yeah, I feel like the theater cat.
Yeah, okay.
So it's a cat with Elizabethan collar on? Like what?
I'm
Maybe a half opera mask?
straight up rum tum tugger.
But I think that something's not right.
Oh yeah. Something ain't right.
I go, oh hey, Trulock. We found what's a good cat name? Pepper.
Rum Tum Tugger.
It's your buddy Pepper. Except Pepper, there's this, like, we can see through Pepper. There's a hole of where meat used to be in his ribs. Okay, well, I guess I'm not gonna pet him then.
Oh, but it's worse.
Okay.
You want to give him the deepest pet.
Pepper has a hole in her because there are now little peppers all over the place that are insanely mutated with just like raptor claws instead of like kitten claws and like saber teeth. And their ears are just like almost look like Doberman. Is the
So
sound they make.
that is when I unsling my shotgun and bring it to bear on the weird mutant litter, and I fire.
I think it's probably not so easy.
Oh, you don't think so, huh?
I don't think so.
No, but your failure triggers an epiphany about your obsession or phobia. What just permanently changed for you? So I go in blasting. And I realize that it doesn't matter. These things, like, they don't, like, they're playing with each other as I'm, like, blasting them with a shotgun. And I just sort of sink down because I realized that half of the shit that I packed in my backpack and, like, was guns and ammunition, because I figured that I would need this stuff to survive. And I just start pulling it out and dropping it on the ground because those rules don't work here.
I'll come up and just purr and nudge. And I'll purr and nudge everybody else around their legs and everything.
I mean, the things are still running around?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're still running around because they're just playing with each other.
Oh, they're not trying to hurt us?
No, they look terrifying and they sound terrifying.
Okay.
How big are they?
They're kitten size.
Kitten size? Okay. I'm going to reach into my pack and pull out some ether. And I'm going to try and insert that into the situation because I want one.
That's not so easy.
Oh, of course it's not easy. No. But the zone mutates me.
Ah.
And I feel like it is asking me what you feel it asking you what you've long wanted, and it gives it to you.
Scalpel fingers, no.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Well,
Wolverine.
So in that particular case, now what I've long wanted, well, is that referring to my obsession?
Is it?
Well, I've always wanted to live forever, but I've also always wanted to discover new things.
My thought was
Yes.
as you reach back for that ether, you basically absorb it, and basically you can emit ether from your hands or something.
Or her hand becomes she can phase into things and grab with her hand.
Gaseous form.
But only like a hand.
Yeah, yeah.
Or if I touch you, I can make you sleep.
That's more terrifying.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I like that. You pick up the ether and then you like go to grab one of the cats and then you just go, and you're like,
Ow.
Pocket cat.
put that in my pocket.
The
Cat.
ether or the cat?
Both.
Okay.
I have many pockets. This is a jumpsuit. No, I've got a specimen bag for the cat. It's plush on the inside, and it's also Kevlar on the outside, so it probably won't scratch its way out anytime soon. And I'll just pet it again to make it go to sleep. I don't know. I have to try this again later.
And I figure Cat knew Pepper because you may have been the only person to come, like one of the only people to come out of the zone, but I figure cats and like dogs and like birds and stuff can go in and out pretty easy.
No, not so easy for Pepper.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
And I think this means that the mutations are getting more severe further out. Like the mutations used to be worse closer to the center, but now that we're just inside the boundary and like the first layer and something's mutating that bad, it's just getting
it's going to be
stronger.
Worse once we get into
it's just getting stronger and stronger, and we
okay.
now have raptor kittens.
I think that's a good scene. So pass the deck to Ethan. Now you choose, are we moving forward into the lab or are we staying here at the theater for this scene?
We will stay at the theater.
Okay. Is this so Tawny can call a scene at the theater?
I think I might try to be playing with the kittens.
Okay.
Just to be like, okay, are these things dangerous? Or are they still just kittens with weird parts?
Okay.
Is Pepper still in distress?
I don't think Pepper's in distress. Pepper's just got a hole in her.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, if she looks like she's just dealing with it, then I'm going to try and pet another couple of the things and just see if that Midas touch of
Okay.
sleep.
I put the top card to the bottom because it basically described what we just did.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
The environment triggers a character's phobia. Whose phobia does this environment trigger? How does this place manifest a phobia in the way that's hardest to escape?
Mine's confinement, by the way.
My first thought was, since we're in a theater, you can all hear my thoughts. Or something gets played out on stage.
Well, your phobia is being known.
Yeah.
So what if we turn around and you are on the stage?
Oh, God.
And you look around and the whole audience is now full. Just staring at you.
I feel like I hate that.
Everyone you've ever known in your entire life.
And
That one kid who kicked a soccer ball into your face in 2nd grade. The ice cream man who insisted on giving you the wrong ice cream cone every single time you ordered.
I think I immediately go to try and, like, pull the curtains. But, like, I don't know how theaters work. And I don't know. So I'm just, like, running to the side to try and see if I can...
you're about to run off stage, and something runs into your foot. You look down, and it's a soccer ball, a football.
A football?
And the lights go up on the back of the stage, and there is a goal with the net, and there is the hot shit rookie who you know is already better than you and who's only going to get even better in the next couple of years. Who's like, come on, old lady, let's go. Put your walker on. Penalty kick time, bitch.
You can't hit it.
And your dad is standing off to the side of the
Christ. This is a horror movie.
The Friends are the horror movie we made along the way. Wait, no, is that right?
Miss the kick. Miss the
It's
kick.
the World Cup and Megan Rapinoe's right there. No. I think she goes for it. She lines up the shot. She thinks, okay, I can do this. It's not so, is it not so easy? It's not
Of course
so
it's not
easy,
so
is it?
easy.
Yes, and
Your foot turns into
the zone helps you remember something that puts your obsession in a new light. What is it? Control every aspect of your life. Uncertainty is simply unnecessary. I think I've played this scenario through my head 100,000 times and stood in front of that goal 100,000 times. And that's the difference between the new hot shit kid and the guy who's been doing this for a while. You don't let that shit freak you out.
You suck.
So line it up and, right in the corner of the goalpost. She can't reach it. And so I defeated that. Or whatever.
Scenes?
Yeah.
Scene.
So, are we moving forward to the lab, or are you running a scene here in the theater?
I feel like we should move to the lab.
Okay. Then you get to choose what the lab looks like.
I'm going to go a containment facility, now clearly failing at its job. Clean rooms with broken doors, torn hazard suits. All the cages are wide open. Encounter a vision of something that used to be here. How does this vision appear to you? What makes the thing that used to be here so surprising?
Let's take stock.
Okay.
There is the echo of intercoms, like Dr. Sasha, please check out Dr. Sasha, but you can't make out any actual words, and there shouldn't be power or anything like that. So it's already hard to hear, but then the echoes in the facility make it even worse.
What kind of animal noises do we hear?
Ripping and tearing.
No.
I think she meant like cows.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like,
Not Stanley under the table tearing apart a toy?
no. But yeah. But well, genuinely, like, what? I think there's dog whines and like cat meows and the sound of crying babies and chimpanzees in distress. Maybe horse noises.
The variety pack here.
Yeah, I was trying to get the hippo, but I think we'll leave it at there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oddly, the clean room smell that was all previous is gone. It now just has the smell of old.
Okay. Cat is not a fan of any of these cages and is just like.
So what about this is surprising?
I think how old it is.
And instead of the cages just being open, the bars are broken. They got out the hard way.
Sounds
Are
like
they
it.
broken from the outside in?
Or the
From the inside out. Except for one. And that's broken into.
Anybody else see the movie Outbreak?
The monkey that carjacked the world?
Yeah.
No.
Don't.
Okay.
Oh god. Yeah, no, especially after like
And the one that's broken into is one of the bigger ones.
Does it have a name on it?
No,
Fluffy.
but I'm kind of wondering if the with what's in
I know
the
the name.
cage.
I recognize the name.
Hmm.
It's the name of my partner. It's the one human-sized cage in the facility. There's got to be like security footage around here, right?
There would have to be. I mean, usually that's standard protocol.
I-
in something
Can we
like
look for a
this.
computer?
I dash off and looking for the security for the security room to try and find the footage.
Something's not right.
There aren't any cameras.
The voices over the intercom that were calmly going are now screaming. And just like screaming.
So I find the security room and I open up the door and there's like a bank of old CRT monitors and I start pushing buttons to try and bring up the video, but it's not so easy. Yes, and the zone mutates you in a helpful way. Yeah, I close my eyes. I put my hands on the panel, and one by one, it's all security footage, but it's not just of the facility. It's different times, different places. Like there's like a alien landscape on one of the screens. There you see like a old west town on another one of the screens, and finally it flips to my partner in their cage, and they just look up and they mouth something. There's a weird burst of static, and then they're gone.
Do you mean that the screen kind of snows out and then the picture comes back and your friend's not in there
Yep.
anymore?
Can anybody read lips?
Sure, the cat can.
Of course the cat can.
Of course the cat
The
can.
answer is
For a moment after you're looking at the screen and the fuzzes and your partner's gone, there's a delayed subtitle that says, "Why did you leave me?"
And he was looking right into the camera and right at you.
Scene.
Well, I think there's more to be explored here in this here laboratory. A creature presents a character with an irresistible temptation. What is this creature like? Whose obsession does the creature try to tempt with, and how? What's your obsession, Ethan?
Escape my pathetic body.
Oh.
So, while I ran off to the security room, I think everybody else is kind of, just sort of wandering. And you come across a heavy metal door. And because there's no power in the facility, it's not actively locked. So you push it open, and it's a room that's built like an operating room. So there's a lot of devices and things on the wall. There are 2 beds there. One of them is empty. One of them has a body on it. That is mostly covered in a sheet. But the head is there, poking out, and it is the most beautiful face that you've ever seen in your life.
Something's not right, though. The body under the sheet doesn't exactly look human.
So is it so by not human, do you mean, is it robotic? Is it...
Proportions are off.
Okay.
Oh, but it's worse than that. Twitch. Twitch.
Oh, and it
Still
kind
moving.
but it also kind of has a...
Undulates a little bit.
Do you peek?
Yes.
Because I followed you, and I'm just kind of watching through the crack in the door.
I'm by your foot.
Everyone is like...
I walk up to the foot of the table and just kind of slowly lift a corner up to see what's underneath.
And what do you find?
I don't know. Suggestions?
Nothing.
Or just like the most perfect, because I think the implication here is that you could maybe body swap this. Maybe it's just like the most perfectly it's so perfect that it looks unreal.
I've been debating on whether or not the pathetic body was my body or just the general human body.
Well, like
It's
humanity
living
as a
wax.
whole.
Mm-hmm.
It's living wax you can form to whatever you want.
And there's a plug with a cord to it that's set on the empty bed.
What kind of plug?
I'm imagining basically like a big cable jack, except instead of the little spline, it's a drill.
Yeah.
And you're like, what is this? And as soon as you pick it up and it detects movement, you hear the tooth drill whine as the drill piece starts to move, and it actually starts snaking towards you a little bit, like it knows where to go if you hold on to it long enough.
Taking notes.
Let's hold on and see what happens.
Oh, but it's not that easy.
I was going to say that.
No and. The zone reveals new information that makes you question your desire to overcome this obstacle. What is revealed?
What's the perfect no and card for this?
It's not going to transfer you. It's going to drain your energy and revive whatever that is.
Look over the table and it's slowly rotting. You can smell it wafting towards you.
Moldy.
It's only twitching and moving because there's
Cheesy.
maggots
Old cabbage
starting
sweet.
to
Yeah.
malorganite. I don't even know what.
They make
So what do
that
you
from
do?
sewage.
I
Drop the...
drop it.
Drop it.
Drop it.
Drop it.
And I
But
talk to the doc. Ask if
I run up and I step on the cord because it started snaking its way towards you. It's like, shit. We gotta.
crush the rotting wax thing.
Okay.
You gonna touch it? You gonna touch it?
No.
No.
how are you going to
Well,
crush it.
that's not so easy then.
Other tools. Oh, God. No, and the zone mutates you in a way that causes you to take on an aspect of the environment.
So you touch it.
I think I'm trying not to touch it. But the wax
Flesh.
squelches around.
Oh, so like you like take like a stick and poke and it just kind of goes,
Yep.
and then like starts oozing up
Yep.
towards you.
Yep.
But really fast, like.
Yeah. Yeah. And I can't avoid it. And it does something.
What sense does it affect? Pick a sense and we'll tell you how creepy it is.
We were just talking about the horrible, horrible smells. So maybe smell?
Everything smells like clean cotton from Yankee Candle.
What a great smell. You shut your dirty mouth.
Or
No. You smell thoughts.
Ah.
And you just feel it moving up your face. It goes in through your ears, down your eustachian tube. It feels like you have an awful ear infection. Climbs up your sinuses, around your eyes, and then just slowly camps itself right around your nostrils,
Thanks,
where you catch
Sarah.
all
Thank
of your
you.
smells.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It feels like it's gently massaging the back of your eyeballs.
And it just
Sarah.
Is the drill still going for him?
And C. So the next move that we make is to the campfire, which is the last scene in Act 1. Just so you know.
I feel as though we need to resolve a few things in the lab. Well, you meet a creature that shares someone's obsession. Whose obsession does this creature seem to share? Is it for real? How do you find out? So, let's see.
mine says remember who you used to be.
Is there a creature in there that used to be someone?
Well, now that you can smell thoughts, you can smell the thoughts of the creature that gave
used
you
to be
that
his
power.
partner? Oh. That used to be his partner?
And it wants to be known, which is your obsession.
Phobia.
No. Oh, you want to control. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
What are everybody's obsession? Your.
Finding
Find
his
partner.
partner.
Oh, find your partner.
What if it
mine-
used to be his partner?
Remember who you used to be.
I feel your time is coming. But yeah, you can smell the thoughts of the thing that used to be his partner. See?
Yeah.
It's already
Uh-huh.
working.
All right. Well, what are the thoughts?
I think it's absolutely disgusted with what it has become, and it doesn't want you to know that it's him.
It didn't want you to
Tanya!
Something's not right. It's disgusted because it enjoys it,
and it's hungry.
Yeah, but it's worse.
Yeah, but it's worse. It's hungry. And the
I think it starts to reach out to you, though. Like you finished up your security thing, and you come in, and I think it wants you to join it.
it's hungry for familiarity.
Well, then I'm going to try to get away from it, obviously.
But it's
And I do.
not so easy.
Oh, it's not so
Yeah.
easy? Yes, and the zone mutates you, granting you a powerful gift that others simply wouldn't understand. I recoil in shock and horror as this thing reaches out with like this distended hand, claw,
Hot dog fingers.
hot dog fingers.
Ugh. God damn.
And then I reach out with my own hand and grab its lengthy arm and bring it to my face and just kiss it like a lover. I missed you, baby. And you can see the flesh of it run into my eye, into my ear, into my mouth. Like imagine I've just taken like a water balloon and just like smashed it onto my face, and it's just rushing over me.
What's your mutation?
I can talk to the zone.
While you're making out with part of it?
Yeah. The zone loves me. And I love it back.
Meow.
Can I get a saliva sample? I am fascinated and repulsed, and I got
Maybe a little turned on.
Yeah. Can I, it's like I click the thing in my glasses that starts recording everything.
I don't think it's that easy, though.
Yes, and the zone mutates me, but in a small but noticeable way.
Camera eyes?
I was thinking that I am now able to record everything that I'm seeing, but my eyes are now like
Just like pure black.
with a counter
Mirrors.
constantly moving
Yeah.
of how much time is passing and that I'm recording.
Do they also give off that that high pitched whine you get from CRTVs?
I'm digital, baby.
Okay.
When you blink, it goes.
Yeah, I do, and just because we like the camera sound, like.
Yes.
All right. I think that's a good scene.
I think that's an excellent scene. And scene.
Okay.
Hey, let's go check out the campfire.
Well, Sarah makes that decision.
Oh, I'm
actually.
sorry.
Oh,
There you go.
yeah.
Yes.
Let's
Go to the campsite?
separate you from that thing and go to the campfire.
Well, I think that where he touched me, it's like a permanent like mark. Like it's
Okay.
it's part tattoo, part chemical burn.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
Otherwise, I'd cut off that piece of the arm, and you can
Right,
just
right.
take it with you.
And when I'm not like conscious of it, I just can just smell him.
So can I.
I want to touch you and make you sleep with ether.
The campfire. The expedition is about to enter the innermost part of the zone, which is also the most dangerous. After this point, characters start dying.
Woo!
Which might be for the best for me. But for now, you've all made a camp and are gathered around a fire or equivalent. Go around and share your theories about the nature of the zone.
Cat prances around. Chewy. Chulak prances around, assuming everyone is looking at her. Meow, 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 meow. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Explaining, obviously, that it's going to be more dangerous from here on out.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to be aware of the things we really want out of life because the zone is going to use that against us. But I believe in all of us because we are strong people and we are a team. And meow, 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 meow. Obviously.
I give the kitten a good scritch.
Purrs.
I understood none of that. But I think Abby goes on to do almost the same thing, give a nice big pep talk. The zone is trying to figure out what it is we want so that when we get to the center, it can give it to us. We've all heard that. When we get there, it'll give us our deepest desires. We've got to work together because we can all get there. We can all figure it out. We've just got to do it.
Flop for belly.
I scritch the belly.
I pull the raptor kitten out of my pocket, and I've put a glove on at this point so I don't make it sleep again, and just petting it. Like, I see what you're saying about, the zone wanting to communicate with us about giving us what it wants, or what we want. But I think, I don't know. I'm looking at Mr. D over there, and I'm thinking that the zone wants to promise us what we want so that it can lure us into becoming one with it. Wonder if this ether's going to work on me. Pet the kitten. Do you like the kitten?
Yeah, we're good. We cool with the kitten.
Awesome.
Cool. I'll groom the kitten.
Aw. Okay.
I do think the zone might be like a gateway to hell. It wants us to want to get there, to give us all we desire. But everything's going to be twisted.
Well,
no matter what we get.
Yeah.
So why did we even come then?
Because it's our only choice.
Meow.
Because the zone already gave me what I wanted. Now I want to give it to the rest of the world.
You want to get a room is what you want to get.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it might be the gateway to hell. Is that what we've earned?
And that is where we end our story for tonight. Join us next week for the thrilling conclusion to the zone where everybody starts dying except for one of us. And then we'll see who makes it to the center of the zone. But from all of us here at Theater of the Mind Players, this is Rob Whelan saying, just repeat to yourself, it's only a game. I should really just relax.
Congratulations, fellow human! You've reached the end of an exciting episode of Theater of the Mind Players. If you enjoyed our story, please like the video. If you want more games, subscribe to our channel. Attack the bell for notifications on new posts. If you liked the episode, please tell us what you enjoyed the most in the comments. If you loved the episode, consider joining our Patreon. You'll get access to special shows, session zeros, and help us determine what we play on the show. We love our friends of Pat Rayon, and we hope to see you there.